Hey everyone, we're about to play the first match of a Lorwyn, triple Lorwyn draft. We've got a blue-black fairy deck, first picked Scion of Una, and we got enough fairies to make it work, I hope. We would like to play first. Look at that hand. I don't think we want to keep it. This format's a little too fast to keep like a 5-lander that has nothing going on early. Alright, I think I like that a little better at least. Thieving Sprite will at least, we'll get to look at 2 cards that we take out of our opponent's hand. So we're going to go ahead and keep. We're going to put that on the bottom since we can't actually cast it. So turn 2 Skeletal Changeling, turn 3 Sprite. Doesn't seem like the worst thing ever. I don't think. What does this do if I win? Oh, it puts it on top of his library if I win the Clash, which is pretty powerful. If it always did that, it would be like stupid powerful, but instead it does that like, I don't know, 40% of the time, because technically tying a Clash isn't winning a Clash. You have to straight up win it. Okay. Skeletal Changeling it is. So next turn we'll get a card out of his hand. Basically his choice of 2 cards. I wonder if he's fairies too. No, he's merfolk. Okay, Pepper Smoke's not bad, but we'll go ahead and play our Thieving Sprite. Get rid of a card in our opponent's hand. So the merfolk deck tries to it has like a million activated abilities basically. Oh man, he has Summon the School. That card's stupid good. And he doesn't care if he gets discarded. I mean, at least if I put it in his graveyard, he can't use it immediately. Yeah, I'll get rid of Summon the School. Even though he can get it back later. If he plays enough merfolk anyway. Yep, we saw a couple of those, so not ultra surprised by that. Ooh, I like that Marsh Flitter, though. So we're going to attack for 1. Marsh Flitter it up. And we'll end our turn. We have a bunch of 1/1s in play, that's for sure. Where's our Pendlehaven? Oh man, Spell Stutter Sprite. So yeah, he's going to try to mill us out. That will be the plan for our opponent. Does he have another Summon the Schools? That would disgust me. Okay. All right. I think we attack with our 2 flyers. So he can make this into a 3/3 right away, basically, in conjunction with his Drowner of Secrets. So that kind of sucks. We can bounce it, though, if we want to. I'm probably just going to flash in my Sentinels of Glenelendra, though. Yeah, mill away. We took 1 merfolk away from him. He's hit all spells so far, which is kind of bad for us in a way because it means our spell density in our deck is a lot lower. Oh man, that card could have gotten us there. Yeah, he didn't want to give me more blue. That's kind of funny. So he just got to draw a card. You don't see that very often. Like if this were modern, making my island into an island is kind of funny. Oh god. Now he can really mill the hell out of me. I need to kill this thing. or bounce it or something. Oh, or that. I think that's what I'll bounce. Maybe. Yeah. Let's use Whirlpool Whelm. So it means he doesn't get to mill us quite as much this turn. Also means I guess he's not attacking us this turn. And we also sort of get a pseudo scry effect. So he definitely wins. Shriek Maw. Now we're going to put that on the bottom. It is a creature, but not a very good one in this situation. Okay. We keep attacking in the air. So Shriek Maw is not, since he has Shriek Maw, I'm probably going to play my Moonglove Winnower instead of my Sentinels. Although I can flash in my Sentinels, and then at least they do something. Yeah, I'll hold on to the Sentinels, and then I can also leave up Pepper Smoke in case I want to use that. We're down to 21 cards, and we are not hitting our opponent as hard as we'd like to be, since we got our small fairies. Yeah, he can take away my blue now if he really tries. Okay, so he's going to go for an attack here. So I'm going to kill this Tide Shaper. I'm going to take 4 here. We'll go ahead and kill this with Pepper Smoke. Draws us a card. We take, we go to 15. It's cool with me. So, I mean, he can, obviously he can block every turn now because of what he's got going on over there. So that's not awesome for us. I do have all these goblins who can block him at least. I think I'm going to play the Winnower. We have all of our black creatures. It's kind of funny. Back to milling us. Yeah, Zephyrnet's pretty bad against him. So we're down to 16, but then he can do it twice a turn, which is the gross part, because he got Marrow Commerce. So it's not awesome. Not for us. For him, it's awesome. Org. So soon we can start cashing in goblins, I guess, to make this do 3 damage a turn. All right, he can also do that nonsense. Okay. Our flyers have done a surprising amount of damage, though. We're about to get milled to 13 cards. I'm assuming, yeah. Yeah, too bad it doesn't give like plus whatever. It just makes its base power and toughness higher. More merfolk. So that's 8 cards you can mill right now. You're going to go for the aggro, though, huh? I'm okay with that, I think. I think I'm going to lose to milling before I lose to aggro. I just take 8 here. Oh, wait a second. Target merfolk. Target land becomes an island. So he can give island walk next turn. So I don't think we can actually afford to take this. We have to block it. Yeah, it seems like our opponent got there on the sweet merfolk deck. I wish his merfolk weren't untapping every turn. He would have a much harder decisions to make. So we know he has Shriekmaw. Now Shriekmaw has a target. Of course, more lands. Okay. Sure. Do it. So this can be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I mean, we can actually have lethal next turn if our opponent can't kill us or mill us. He actually doesn't have the mana to tap down one of my creatures, so I don't think I will be dead next turn. I think this sort of disrupted his plans a little bit. Okay. Well, we kill the big guy, but he now realizes he's not going to win the aggro race. But we are down to 9 cards, so he could win that way. We're going to go to 6 right here. I wonder why he hasn't brought back Summon the School. Maybe he forgot it's there. We're pretty lucky he's forgotten it's there, because he could bring it back and just like finish milling us. Yep. And we knew that would happen eventually. So it's going to kill that flyer. Yeah, well, he's hit so many spells and so few lands that, of course, we're drawing lands now. We did not have the best of luck when it came to what he was milling. Yep. Oh, we can't die to milling. I forgot about that. Except when we draw it, we die to milling. So we sort of die to milling. Unfortunately. Is Eyeblight's ending in there? Yes. Nameless Inversion 2. Damn it. Either of those would have been good here. Either one of them. So we're just dead to mill. I mean, our opponent can just mill us out right now. Except I'll draw Guile. So, but I'll be dead next turn. Pestermite. Where have you been all my life? Yeah, we're just going to scoop. No reason to... I mean, he's seen our whole library, basically, anyway, but he's going to mill us before we can kill him. Pestermite tapping down a guy doesn't let me get in for lethal or anything like that. We can get him to 3, but that's not enough. He's going to mill us out. So, do we have any strategies for getting milled to death? So Zephyrnet seems pretty bad. He doesn't even want to attack with most of his creatures, so we're going to take that out. Ink Fathom Diver seems good because it's going to have it's going to be able to attack him, so that makes it better than it usually is. So I think I bring it in. Yeah, that's all we got. I mean, Boggart Birthright could be okay because he's going to mill us and we could get back our Nameless Inversion or a Pepper Smoke, but I think we'd rather stick with what we have going on. Alright, I would like to play first. I guess this is okay, mostly because we can Broken Ambition something early. We can mill him some. If we didn't have like Broken Ambitions, which will allow us to stop at least one card that he uses one way or another, this hand wouldn't be as good. But we do, so It's all right. All right. Well, that's good. We can leave up Broken Ambitions if we want to use it, and if we don't use it, we can just flash in Pestermite. Now, we could use it to tap a land at his upkeep or something, but okay. We'll play Pestermite, and we will tap one of his lands. We'll tap down his Vivid Meadow, I guess. No reason not to. Okay. No. um, do I leave mana up, or do I... I think I probably play my Winnower in my turn there. Summon the School. Fallow Sage. Almost as bad. Okay, so I think we play our Divers, but first we're going to attack. I get to look at the top 4 cards in my library and put them back in any order. Ooh, I'm not liking the looks of things. This Whirlpool Whelm is what we want next. Although, we can actually play Aether Snipe with a land next, so I think I like that. So let's put the 2 swamps on the very bottom, then Whirlpool Whelm, and then an island. Because playing Aether Snipe, actually bouncing something and getting the 4/4 body is pretty sweet. And it's non-land permanent, it's worth noting, so... I'm just going to take that. I mean, it's not worth risking my guy. I mean, yeah, he gets to draw cards, but... Ponder. Yeah, it's funny we only have 1 fairy this time. We put a land on top, so... Yeah, he wins. We're going to leave it. Next up we have not a land. Yeah, we're going to play Aether Snipe here just as a dude. And would I rather bounce Fallow Sage? I think I would. So I think I will. Making him recast that is better than making him recast the other guy. And then we'll attack with both of these, I think. Although, I can just leave that back. I don't really want to be trading for that thing if I don't have to. Yeah, we'll just attack with our Island Walk guy. So next turn we'll be able to leave up Broken Ambitions, which will be good. We have mana for Guile. That's nice. Summon the School. Is that about to happen? I guess my fairy card, the one that exiles a spell that I counter, is actually pretty good against Summon the School. There's our Whirlpool Whelm. We just attack with our Island Walker again. I think I'll play Broken Ambitions. I mean, not Broken Ambitions, Dream Spoiler Witch. Oh, this isn't the card. God, I keep thinking this is the one that lets me look at his hand. I should have played this a long time ago. Definitely play Dream Spoiler Witches. Because now these will give -1/-1 to something. Which isn't super relevant right now, but it is another flyer, too. Should have played this on turn 4 for sure instead of my Death Touch guy. I hope he taps out for something. Or tries to play 2 spells at least, and then we get to Broken Ambitions, the second one. Nothing, huh? Works for me. Okay. So now we can cast 2 spells and kill this thing if that's what we need to do. Aww. Well, not anymore. We could have countered that, I guess, but I think countering a bigger impact spell will probably be better. Probably. Hopefully. Yeah, I'll end my turn. Having that in play when we got to counter the spell would have been ideal, certainly, but... Marrow Harbinger. I mean, I guess we can just counter whatever he plays with it, but it does have Island Walk, so... Not enjoying that part. Probably get some in the schools. No Marrow Commerce, so he can untap all his guys. That I think we probably want to counter after what it did to us in the last game. Me Boy Changeling, okay. We don't know what we're drawing now. Oh, it's another land. Okay, so we'll go to combat here. So I think I'm actually going to attack with both of these creatures. If he double blocks, I can use Whirlpool Whelm to pretty well, I think. Okay, so he goes to 8. No double blocks. Where's Guile when you need him? So he has 3, 4, 5, 7 mana. Damn it. We can only do it for 7. So Broken Ambitions won't actually do anything. He'll just have to pay all his mana. Ugh. I mean, I guess we do it anyway. It keeps him from being able to use his activated abilities this turn, but that's bad. That is bad news. It does mean we can swing with both these creatures. So it comes down to whether my opponent wants to be able to keep me from attacking this turn or just wants to lose his Marrow Commerce. Sentinels of Glenelendra. That seems pretty good right now. Gives me another creature in the air. What did he reveal? Drowner of Secrets, of course. Oh, he didn't pay. Awesome. He wanted to not get attacked more, I guess. Yeah, we'll get another threat. Because right now we're a little low on them. And our opponent can tap one down every turn. Wow. You know, he does get to draw a card. That's right. Still seems pretty aggressive. Did he still think he had his thing in play? I don't know. Okay, well, we're going to swing. He has to chump this, and he can't block that, so... It might have been better to use Whirlpool Whelm there. I could also just use it here now. Then he has to recast it, and he doesn't necessarily get to... Yeah, I think that is what we do, because then he can't tap either of these down, and I'll actually have lethal between Ink Fathom Divers and my Sentinels. So let's use Whirlpool Whelm now. Okay, we didn't win that. We'll put that on the bottom. But it still goes to his hand. It won't have haste. He's going to draw his Drowner, but I don't think it matters. I think we're going to win this game because now he can't stop us when we flash in our Sentinels of Glenalandra. Because he can't tap our creature down anymore. Oh, he does get to draw a card, though. An additional card. Hey, Guile. How's it going? Don't tell me you drew some removal. Nope. Another one. That's the same card that we bounced. Okay, looks like we got this. Because our Sentinels will finish the job now. We have 5 damage that he can't block. So... And he's at 5, so that'll do it. Man, our Ink Fathom was pretty clutch here. All right, we won game 2. Do we have anything else with the Island Walk? I don't think so. I mean, our creatures with flying are legitimately better against him than against most people because he doesn't seem to have a single flyer. But I think Hornet Harasser seems good too. Like, we'll be able to attack with it into a lot of board states, and he just won't know what to do. So, all right. Let's move on to the next game. Try to win this match. Ooh, not off to a good start there. Not good either, but I'm going to keep it. Going to put that on the bottom. I mostly keep it because Pepper Smoke can draw us a card, and it'll probably kill something. But yeah, this is not a good hand to try to be competitive with. Look at that. We actually get to kill a creature like right away. We want to wait till we have the fairy in place so we draw the card, but it's pretty nice. Pondering. Does he attack? No? Okay. Wow. Alright, well, we're going to use Pepper Smoke here. Drew another spell, not another creature. So we'll swing. 20 turn clock. Yay, we get a Pseudo Scry. Ooh, it's our Sign of Una. We definitely leave that on top. Don't have to tell you that, I don't think. Yes, please. See, the bad thing is our opponent knows we have it now. Being able to use it as a surprise, like, to make a removal spell not work is better, but we may as well just play it because our opponent will just play around it now anyway, so... Although he doesn't have his black mana yet, so that's encouraging. Still not black. There's still a spell that can kill, but it only kills attackers, so... All right, well, we're going to attack. And I think I'm going to use Whirlpool Whelm now before he can mill me, and so I have some control over what's on top of my library. Oh, right, I forgot he can do that anyway because of the way the ability's worded. Damn. I think we put it on top, but it's just going to get milled most likely. Nameless Inversion's what's on top of his library. So I didn't win. It was a tie. Don't have black mana. Don't have black mana. That's all I ask. I'm sure he won't let us get our merfolk who can get Island Walk, but it was worth a shot. So the thing that can kill attacking creatures costs 3 mana, so I'm not worried about it right now. Don't you want to mill my creature and get Island Walk off the top of my library? It's not like you can block anyway. Yeah, he does. Ooh. I have a feeling that'll do something in the near future. Get in for 3. Not to mention it'll be a 2/2 who counters a spell with Shroud. So that'll be great. Has to be converted mana cost 3 or less. Oh, like that, for example. So we're going to play Spell Stutter Sprite here. We do not want to deal with Sig here. All right, Sig is gone. We have another 2/2 in the air, which is awesome. All right, so it's looking like a race. And it's one I win at this point. Ooh, that's great. I was talking about, although it's not amazing on this board, but it's perfectly fine at least. Drop our opponent down to 6. Play Hornet Harasser. So we know he has a kill spell in his hand, but he hasn't had the black mana for it. God, Guile's been milled every game. If he has black mana, we're in trouble. Okay, it doesn't look like he does, so we may still have a shot. I mean, we're ahead right now anyway, so that's a good play for us to see. So if our opponent attacks here, which I don't think he will, he does. I think I block and kill Fallow Sage. Yeah, I mean, he's going to draw 1 card off of it. We don't need him doing more than that. Guile again. That's silly. Works for me, though. He's milling less cards because of Guile. Ooh. That's big. It's going to be hard for him to beat us now. I think our fairies are going to get there now that we can counter whatever he plays. Now, I don't think we counter anything unless it's removal for our Scion of Una or something that will beat us like immediately. So this is going to draw him a card, but I think we let that happen. Ooh, yeah, we definitely Fairy Trickery a flyer out of the air. No, thank you. All right, the fairies got there. We just aggroed him out in the air, and our value from Spell Stutter Sprite was really the clincher there, and Sign of Una too. So I'll see you guys in the next match, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.